Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife allegedly held hands with Dr. Lizy at the royal mansion as Ooni of Ife blessed Dr. Lizy. Prayed for Dr. Lizy. You will bear me as many children as God wants you to. Nobody can ever truncate your joy with carrying your own children. And you need to stop crying because I do know that what you are expecting, what will be coming next is going to even be a twin. It will not be just one. God is going to bless you, give you double blessing for the trouble that you have gone through. And they said this whole thing happened amid so much tears from Dr. Lizy and Olori Naomi. Now, if you have been following the trend of event, Olori Naomi and Dr. Lizy, they have, fostered a very big and good relationship. Dr. Lizy has shown beyond reasonable doubt from the very beginning that she entered the palace of the Ooni of Ife, that, it's not all about her alone. It's all about the Ooni of Ife. And if Queen Naomi is that one thing that will bring smile to the face of the monarch, Dr. Lizy is ready to support, and she has supported so much. See, as a matter of fact, Dr. Lizy is that one woman that has supported from the very beginning up until today. Not like, blow that started with, supporting Olori Naomi. Then at some point, she now fell backward, and then again now she has started supporting Olori Naomi again, and that informs the reason why people are doubting. Like, everybody is doubting, even myself, I am doubting. But sometimes they say that you give people room to show themselves, and one thing I would say is that Naomi is a very brilliant woman. Olori Naomi is very brilliant. Olori Naomi does not throw caution to the wind. Olori Naomi is a woman who is very careful. Even though Olori Naomi is trading in a path where people like society want her to trade. Okay, make peace with them, be in peace with them, and all of that. She is doing that because I think she doesn't want to find herself in a situation where people will say, when we advise you, you do not take our advice. She's just being who she is, but she is very different. I be careful. Now, Dr. Lizy's case is different. Dr. Lizy has always been there through thick and thin for Olori Naomi. They said when they got to Lagos, when she got back to Lagos, they said when that thing happened about a week and a half ago, it was the mother who flew down to Switzerland to be with Dr. Lizy. And immediately she felt better. The father said that she should return back home. And now she came. And when she came, they said she was in her parents' house in Lagos, there in Magodu. Is it Magodu they call? Because that's where her parents are living in Lagos. She was there for up to 3 days. And from there, she moved to the royal mansion where she met with Ooni of Ife and Olori Naomi. Now, they said that she was crying, that when Naomi saw her, Naomi just busted into tears. Naomi was saddened, really, really saddened, because, when you have somebody who loves you so much and you know that that person loves you and you do know that that person wants, nothing but good for you, and you see this kind of a thing happen to them, it will hurt you so much. That's exactly how Naomi felt. But one thing that we heard happen was that she was crying and Naomi was crying, that Kabiyesi held her, that is Dr. Lizy, and held Naomi. And they did a prayer together where Kabiyesi blessed Dr. Lizy. That Dr. Lizy has not even seen anything. That Dr. Lizy will give birth to children and she will say she doesn't want to give birth to children again by herself. That God is going to bless her. That the next a set that will come now will be twin, okay? And that is it. And for those of you who come here, you come and say, Dela Ramshay, last week you said Dr. Lizy give birth. I am begging you in the name of God. If you go to another channel and you watch something, don't bring it to this channel. It's not, I never, ever, ever did that gist. You know that. Go round and check. There are some gist that I do not do. And I know that by this time you should know. whether it is true or not, I don't do them, right? So right now, they said that is how it has been. They have been really sad, and Dr. Lizzy spent one night in the royal mansion with Olori Naomi and Tadenikawo and all of that, and we heard that she was back in the palace. Now in the palace, they have urged all of them to support Dr. Lizzy. Kabiyesi said that he will be very, very upset if anybody would try to make her upset, if anybody would try to cause problems for her, because she has been through so much. As it is right now, if you look at Dr. Lizzy, she is convalescing, okay? You could see that she's not her normal self. You could see that she's not okay. You could see that she has been through so much already, emotionally, physically, mentally, and otherwise. It's really very, depressing. No, I would not like to use that word because, sorry about that word. It's really very, I don't know what to use. It's not really great for a woman to go through this because it is not something that any woman will want to go through. Imagine that she has been looking, let's say, because of what Dr. Lizzy has gone through, that she entered into the palace with so much anger and animosity. And the father, Dr. Lizzy's father, who is a pastor, as we are hearing, is said to have told Dr. Lizzy to clear her mind and be more forgiving and just live in peace with her other Oloris, okay? Now, why would they tell her to clear her mind and be more forgiving? Because she suspects that what happened to her was not normal. Why is she suspecting that what happened to her was not normal? Remember that I think it was sometime last 2 weeks or so, they said when that Kingston apartment thing happened, when after Ooni of Ife had said that he was going to give that Kingston apartment to Olori Naomi, they said that that is Dr. Lizzy, when the Bibles was happening, was it a week or so? I don't know. They said Dr. Lizzy, had mentioned that Nami should go and stay and enjoy her husband's wealth, and that Nami should not worry that soon as she gives birth, that she will return, she will go to London and meet with Naomi, and she will celebrate with Naomi. There will be a housewarming party. That they were just basically talking, not like they were just talking. Naomi and her, they were talking. They said she posted it on their WhatsApp group. Then she decided to come and talk to Naomi about it. Like they were just having that conversation and laughing and all of that. They say a few days later, this thing happened. Dr. Lizzy has been so devastated. But wait until you hear why she is suspecting that somebody did this to her child. This is what is going on. This is the information we are hearing. Do not forget that the following content is based on publicly available information and creative interpretation that may not be factual. Going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.